My girlfriend is pregnant, and it will be both of our first child. What are some more subtle things I can do to make her life as easy as possible, as well as being a great father to my future kid? Get this book, The Expectant Father. I've gone through several first-time dad books and they all treat you like an idiot except this one. I found the majority of the information super helpful and interesting. My wife loved that I was as interested in what's happening to her and the baby as she was. Aside from the book, be attentive to her. Don't be afraid to ask her if there's anything you can do to help or make her feel more comfortable. If she's feeling nauseous, go out of your way to find things that will help. Don't even ask if she wants you to get it. Just research and pick some stuff up for her. Look up some prenatal massage techniques to help ease her discomfort. Better yet, look up professional massage places near you that offer prenatal massage. Ultimately, just putting in effort to help her and to prepare yourselves for this big change is going to go a long way. Congratulations, bud. Before she goes back to work, after the kid goes to bed, always spend at least 5 minutes just talking to her. Locked in the house with a newborn is stressful as fuck. Add in no other deal human interaction. PPD is real as shit. Talk to her. Have an adult convo and listen. Make an effort to attend doctor's appointments. Take the kiddo out and give her a break. And don't be afraid to screw up. My first time holding a baby was in the operating room with my first son. You will see how fast you grow up and enjoy it. While she is breastfeeding / pumping / bottle feeding the baby, help her get set up, bring the pump, adjust her pillows, get the baby, prep the bottle, etc. Let her do her thing, and then help her clean up and put it away. This will be exhausting, but one of the greatest things you can do, especially right after birth. She will need the help while she is doing this. Bring her something to drink and something small to eat. Fresh fruit is great. The added hydration will help flow and keep her comfortable. Make sure she has time to take a long shower / Epsom salt bath while you care for your baby. Take her for a drive with the baby. Let them both sleep in the car if possible. Either way, get out for fresh air. Never ever tell her she is anything but beautiful and amazing. No matter what she looks or says she looks like. Never confirm it. Our hormones make everything extra sensitive and can struggle with appearance pretty hard. Congrats. Dad of 4 here. Preemptively plan for supplies that are needed and be active in jumping in and assisting with things you're able to do. There will be a period of time when you're pushed a bit away, and a lot of guys take that personally when they're used to being front and center. Embrace the support role. Don't demand anything of your partner, but give 110%. Be the first to change the diaper, jump up to wash bottles, and restock towels and blankets. Childbirth is exhausting on a level we will never understand. Now is the time to embrace that support role and expect nothing back and be totally okay with it. It could last longer than you think. But a good dad and partner is the rock the mom and baby can't stand on. Be that and love it. As far as being a good dad in the future, man, I could write novels about what to do and what not to do. A lot of it you have to learn firsthand. You have to make some mistakes. My kids are in their preteen and high school years and are amazing, and I have to give my wife and I due credit for planting the right seeds and creating the right environment for them to grow in. Being a good dad is really about attentive support. It's having realistic expectations, but knowing it's your job to help them get there. It's about not trying to be the star of the show and letting them shine. This is a huge question, but if you remember to restock the diapers, take the baby for a few hours so mom can sleep, and rub her feet at night, you'll be on the right path to being a quality dad. Save your money. Take care of her. Let your families buy all the baby stuff. Get your rest together. Figure out your finances. Get your drinking in check. Be ready to put your life on pause. Work on the you stuff. Your temper. Your moods. Be prepared to put a lot of people first ahead of yourself. One thing I can suggest without writing a novel here, pick up The Expectant Father. It's a good primer on the pregnancy and first few months. It takes a very nuts and bolts approach to explaining what she's going to be going through month by month. The baby's development, how to prep a nursery, etc. And it skips that whole "whoa, you're gonna be a dad bro, that's crazy" tone a lot of them try to take. I'm the biggest thing you can do is just listen to her. Make note of minor annoyances and clear them for her. If a smell sets her off, remember that and avoid it. If she craves a food, stock it. If there's a minor discomfort you can solve with a new pillow or some shit, buy one. If she starts doing the nesting thing, let her take the lead on that, but clear her time to run that by taking care of any normal chores that she usually does. Stuff like that. Pregnancy involves a lot of big changes and chronic discomforts that we just can't do anything about. But there are also a lot of day-to-day discomforts and annoyances we can alleviate that can bring the stress level down. The more proactive you can be, the less she has to think about. It's not enough to just do what she asks, you have to look for those opportunities to help and take that mental load off to actually reduce stress. Take out of pictures. Things change fast and memories fade. Take so many of mum and baby. I have 5,838,293 of my kids with dad. I have 5 of me and the kids. Be very attentive of postpartum depression. I've known couples whose marriage is strained, and one even separated because of it. Mine went through a rough patch, but wouldn't call it strained, since we are over it. At first signs, get it treated. Counseling or antidepressants. Your partner may not be able to identify it herself. Can't see the forest beyond the trees kind of situation. Just do it. Clean that room. Cook dinner. Do the shopping. Later, change the diapers. Bath the baby, etc. Don't wait for her to ask, or don't ask what needs done. You know what needs done, so do it. Go to everything. Get a GoPro and video everything. I'm doing this with my nephews because my dad did it with me and my sister. We always knew how proud he was of us. It sounds like your heart's in the right place. You'll be good. Try to make sure you'll get your own time. Draw her a bath while you do whatever. Get her a massage while you hang with your boys, etc. But always make time for her. For emotional and physical support. I'd usually make my lady dinner and then run tummy butter on her belly. Helps prevent stretch marks and is soothing for her and the baby. And read up on fathering as much as you can, young man. Godspeed and good luck. The fact that you are asking this question is already a sign that you will be a good partner and father. 2 things will be most important: love and patience. It can be expected that pregnancy can cause mood swings or uncommon food cravings. After birth she may also go into postpartum depression. Then there's the baby who requires a lot of attention and care. At times when you feel tired or overwhelmed, always remember love brought you there and exercise utmost patience. The happiness far outweighs the difficulties. Congratulations. Don't peak too early. Steady and ongoing help for 20 years or more will mean more for kids. Keep time for yourself. Fitness. Hobbies. Balance. Good for your energy and a good example for your kids. Doing is 100x more important than telling. Forget self-help books. Every one I read was dead wrong. Most are written by people who don't have children. Or by people who use their kids as lab rats. Not to mention every child is unique and you'll get a 1/1 million chance you get the right advice. Here's a few good point earners. Get her a body pillow. Double cushion any chair she deems her favorite. Pick up the slack in the housekeeping. Get nice looking joggers. Maternity clothes are a scam, and, according to the missus, uncomfortable at best. Wrap a wet towel at her feet if she's feeling too hot. Couple of blankets at hand if she's feeling cold. As strong as she might be, she'll need reassurance you still love her when the weight kicks in. Be there for her. Arguments will ensue due to her hormones being out of control towards the end. Defuse them immediately. Don't argue back. Change diapers. Don't leave it all to your partner. If your partner needs a nap, no matter how tired you are, your answer should always be go on. I've got this. As for being a good dad, man, no one has the answer. My experience says it's all about patience. Do your best to fight back the urge to shout when they misbehave, but be firm so they understand they have done something wrong. When they do misbehave, present light consequences, not punishments. Be playful and let them experiment, even if it means hours of cleaning later. Appreciate when they take initiative, whatever it may be. You'll make their day. My 5-year-old just yesterday told me I'm the best daddy in the world. So I must be doing something right. And we have another one on the way. Take 100 pictures of her with the baby. As a mom, I can tell you my son has millions of pictures with every family member and friend, and maybe 3 of them are with me. Marrying her would greatly improve her confidence that you will stick around. My wife and I are having our first kid in November. One thing I kept bugging her to do was take a bath. My theory was it'll help take some of the weight off her hips. Well, she finally took one and felt fantastic after, and now she's having more. So baths is my input. I started taking baths when I was pregnant cause my hips hurt so bad. My son is almost 15 now, and I still take a bath every night. Have patience. Sleep when you can, because you won't get a restful night for quite a while. Help any chance you can. Once baby is either bottle, pump milk, or on formula, take turns for night feedings. Talk to each other and be supportive, and overall be a team. Stand behind her real close. Put her hand under her belly and slightly and very carefully lift it up a bit, just so her back can take a rest. Also do the boobs, especially when they start to get bigger from the lactation. If hers stay big after she's done nursing, do this for her when she's in the shower. Trust me, it's the best damn thing ever. And when you are ready to let them go, do it slow. Don't just drop them. It's painful. Teach your kids the magic words. Ingrain in them so that "please" and "thank you" are a habit. Those 2 words will take them far in life. As far as supporting her, this is a partnership. Recognize there are things she has to do, and you find a way to make up the other 50%. Don't make the house and the child her responsibility. Learn how to do laundry. Spill the household chores. I hate yard work. She likes it. She hates cooking. I menu plan, grocery shop and make meals because I like it. Find a way to share. It will also be good for your child to see that balance in their parents' relationship. Get on r/daddit. We are here for you for the long haul. When the baby naps, you nap. Honestly, such impractical advice. If the baby is napping and the house is a tip, you haven't showered yet or eaten well, it's literally your only time to do those things. Get married. Don't ever cheat. Be really good to each other all the time. Start early teaching your kid letters, sounds, numbers, addition, subtraction, etc. Make it part of the games you play. Getting married is really important in some states. My state gives 0 parental rights to unmarried fathers. Yes, that's fucked up. Don't be rigid with the tips you gain from here or anywhere else. Every baby is different. Every mum is different, so just accepting you'll have to learn on the job is the best way to prepare and not to beat yourself up over it. Step 2. Cross-post this to an Ask Women sub, if possible. Avoid sticking to a plan. Things will always go unexpected, and be ready to have solution to anything that may come up. Pile on supplies, and never be in a position where you need something and cannot go and get it. Have at least 1 week worth of diapers and food. Every childbirth, every kid is different, and everyone has a different opinion on how to do things. If you ask for too many advices, you will end up with everything and its opposite, and you don't want that. Find one source of information which seems fine with what you go through and what you want to do, and stick to it. People will try to shame you, your friend, into breastfeeding. Other will shame her into / / not breastfeeding. It's her call to make, and be 100% supportive in her decision. Shield her from outside negative attitude. Breastfeeding, if she decides to go that way, is ridiculously difficult, and yet it is presented as the most natural thing to do. It is not. She will struggle a lot, and there is not much you can do about it, except making sure to provide her a safe place to do so. You will find out that you cannot help with some of the most difficult tasks, including breastfeeding and getting over postpartum. It is up to you to do everything else. Everything you can do to make her life easier, you do. See, she can focus on things only she can do. Find support. Grandparents are the most precious people you can have. Seconded by a couple of friends who have young kids as well. Midwives are twice as good with woman's advice than gynecologists. It was told to me that over half of couple break up in the first year after having their first kid, even when the pregnancy was wanted by both parents. You may not want to be one of those. Be ready for really tough times. Be ready to cry of joy, of despair, of exhaustion. Reevaluate your life priorities, and be there for your kid. Share the meals, the playtime, and the arguments.